Today, I got rejected. My permanent residence, or in short, PR, got rejected again. Okay? So today, I would like to share some of my personal thoughts and feelings about this rejection and what are the true thinkings and maybe philosophy behind the rejections. And hopefully this video can be helpful for you. If you face any difficulties or face similar rejections in your life, I hope to let you know that you're not alone and what are the things we're supposed to do. So for me, I think I'm not a very lucky person, to be honest. Since during my growth, a lot of people that don't like me, and I faced countless rejections. When I'm in college, a lot of friends, they really admire me because I can find very good internships in the United States, and also I can do something that they can hardly imagine. And nowadays, a lot of people, they're still admiring my jobs. I have a good job, good pay, fantastic environment, but I have to let you know that what other people can see is the only achievement or the glory part in your body. However, the truth is, in your inner heart, you actually faced a lot and countless difficulties and rejections. For example, in my sophomore year at college, I really wished to go to the United States and have some internships there. Therefore, I applied for maybe 50 to 70 different companies. And what I can only receive is the rejections. So they will just reply you through emails, and for most of the companies, they just even don't reply to you at all. So it's like you submit your resume and it's gone, no response anymore. So over these around 50 to 70 companies, there are only like 2 companies reply to me that are willing to give me an interview. And one of them is Qualcomm, and I passed that. And that is how I got the internships at Qualcomm United States. And of course, when I started to find my first job after graduation, basically it's like in the last semester, I was trying to find a job. There were a lot of coincidences inside. So basically I applied for jobs very lately. And in 2020, then the COVID comes. A lot of companies, they just shut down the headcounts. They just don't hire any, fresh grads anymore. So that is a very, very tough time. For most of my friends, they were actually finding jobs in the 1 semester earlier, therefore they find the jobs easily, but it's not my case. So I can't really remember, maybe I applied for 20 to 30 companies in Singapore, and finally I got an offer from Biden. So that is a very tough story as well. And nowadays, a lot of my friends around me, they receive the permanent residence in Singapore. And in the meantime, I just got rejected twice. Probably for me, the permanent residence, this PR, this card, this identity is very different from my friends, because PR basically means a kind of certificate or a way to my dream, because I really want to set up a company. I want to change this world. I want to offer jobs for a lot of people. I have a lot of ideas in my mind. And once I got a PR, I somehow got, this kind of certificate to the company. There are a lot of reasons. I won't list all of them, but for example, if you are not a PR, you cannot be the director for a company. And also, for example, there are a lot of other difficulties if you're not a PR to set up a company. So probably for most of the people, PR means a easier transition to another job, or you can have, your CPF account, so you can have more money, more compensation basically. And also it's easier for you to purchase a house. But it's not the case for me, because PR is definitely a very important thing to my dream, to my career, and to my company. So when I received this kind of rejection twice, I was very frustrated, to be honest. However, I just let myself know that it's okay, actually. Maybe I can try a few more times, and maybe in the next 5 to 10 years, I can finally got this PR and then set up my company. So maybe if I try to set up a company now, I'm not that experienced and I might fail So that's just the conversation I have right now to let me know that, okay, it's fine. Since I'm a pro in rejection, I got rejected a lot of times. So I can feel a kind of mindset in this period, which is sometimes when you feel something that you can definitely get or you can definitely achieve a very good result, but if the result comes, it doesn't meet your expectation, then you will be really frustrated and you will be really sad for the rejection. However, if at the very beginning you set a very low bar to expectation, then the result comes, maybe you won't be that frustrated. And this happens on me because for my permanent residence, I believe I can definitely get it. Since I'm under scholarship, I've been staying in Singapore for very long, I have a very good job, blah, blah, blah. And I think I can 100% get it. But eventually it turns out that it's not the case. So I was quite frustrated. So I think this is the mindset that I believe for everybody, not for individual identity, but also for large corporation, is the same. Sometimes, a company, they set a very high expectation for the next quarter, and when it turns out bad or not meet their expectation, then the Wall Street, the stock market, they will just crash the stock. They won't give the company any credit. So I believe sometimes in our life, we might need to set a lower expectation or lower bar in case we failed or didn't meet the expectation. And the next thing I would like to talk about is how you like to try, okay? So for me, since I'm not a lucky person, if I don't try it again, not just for PR, okay, but for all of my past experience, if I don't try it again and again, I will always be the guy that stay in my hometown and never go out. And there are a lot of cases for famous people. For example, C.K. Rowling, the writer for the Harry Potter, her first book actually got rejected by a lot of publishers dozens of times. But she never gave up, and she finally found some publisher that will truly understand her value and her mission. And of course, for entrepreneurs, they're just countless of them. If you feel unlucky and if you compare yourself to them, then maybe it's nothing, to be honest. In short, even though it's very frustrating, but I can only just be the best of myself, since if I took a different perspective on myself, there's still a lot of things that maybe other people don't have. And somehow you need to think in a good way, even though you're in a very frustrated mood or environment. And also just cherish what you have right now, either a PR or a green card in the United States or citizenship for a certain country. I believe those are very valuable things. For example, if you're a citizen in certain countries right now, probably you're in a war, and that is very dangerous and unfortunate, to be honest. So yeah, just give it a try, think in a good perspective, and never give up, try as many as you can. Maybe the success will get delayed for a few months or even a few years, but eventually, I believe it will come. And lastly, I wish this world can stay in peace and harmony. And all my best wishes to all the people around this world, especially in Europe. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.